Well, hey folks, pt.26 here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 25. Thanks for joining me here today, this 20th day of October. Boy, oh boy, it's going by in a hurry. In a hurry. Next thing you know, it'll be Halloween. Indeed. We are going to go here and let's take the Fiat. I've got a deadwood contract. Not because the money from the contract's any good, but, well, I knocked a couple of trees over yesterday just to re-provide the sawmill with a little fodder. So if we've got an opportunity here to go and collect a bunch more, and they'll pay us to do it, yeah, we're gonna. Over field 37. Okay, so just up the hill there somewhere. And yeah, being in a valley, just about everything's just up the hill somewhere. Yeah, we can't get through there. I guess we'll have to squiddle in between the fences. Actually, if we go all the way to the road, it'll go right by it. Well, that's convenient. What do you know about that? And look to the left and look to the right. Away we go. Alrighty. Yeah, she's not a quick tractor, but other than that, it's pretty much useless. We'll get this done, load up the wood. That'll keep the bit of a glitch in the matrix going on with the road there. Where are we here? I can actually see them. Well, they stand out. The dead tree model, yeah. Not in some of the maps where you're, you know, oh, go into this dense forest and find 10 dead trees, you know. But on a map like this, where they really have no choice other than to dot them on the outskirts of the fields. Yeah, pretty easy peasy. Oh look, here's some now. Yeah, all right. Now got to remember too that this this trailer's one of the swingy things. They're dolly style. That's what I was trying to think of. Good Lord, I tell you. When your brain decides it's a vacation time, there's not much you can do about it. Alright, let's there we go. And what are we thinking here? Maybe about here? Well, I suppose I could turn measure on, but and I don't know, right in here somewhere. Okay. Well, that's maybe a bit short, but that's okay. Come on, it's not a very big log. Not very big. There you go. Lovely. Onward and upward. Well, let's do this a sensible way and allow gravity to do some of the work here. Yoink. And down the hill we go. How many trees on this one? Looks like there's, what, only 2 on the other side? Is that what we're getting? Is 5 trees? I know it wasn't, like I said, it's not a big contract. It's like $700 or $750 or something. But I said the pay here is the wood itself. As for the rest of that, that's just covering the diesel for the tractor and the gas, the 2-stroke for the chainsaw here. That 2-stroke oil isn't cheap anymore. When I used to do a lot of dirt bike riding, I would often have a collection of both 4-stroke and 2-stroke bikes. And yeah, always a pain in the butt mixing the fuel for the 2-strokes. And if you had both, you always had to keep 2 separate jerry cans around the place, clearly marked, because yeah, you didn't want to go dumping 2-stroke. Well, from what I understand, it wouldn't actually hurt if you dumped 2-stroke fuel into a 4-stroke bike, right? You just end up with a really smoky exhaust. But yeah, going the other way, not such a good idea. Because without that oil, 2-strokes don't have a, all of the goodies that will allow oil to go through the engine, so they put it in the fuel. And if it ain't there, you're in trouble. Alright. There are some steep hills in this place, man. Like, savagely steep hills. Sing. That one's not as straight as I'd like. No. Yeah, I'm only seeing 2 on the other side. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're at 60%, so that's exactly what it is. 20% a tree, there's only the 5 of them to deal with. That's okay. That's a good length of job for us anyways. Sure. Let's get in here. Pretend this is right. There we go. And just about anywhere. Lovely. Okay. Well, what the heck, eh? They're not the same diameter, why should they be the same length? Ooh, here. Oh, okay. I was going to say, you're a little bit extra pokey there, aren't you? But no, that's fine. It's, in fact, 2 of them. I did remember to cut it. See, the downed wood is not fond of this slope either. They keep trying to spin. Alright. So I guess that fishing DLC, okay, is coming out pretty soon. So I don't have any intention of picking it up, to be honest with you. You know, as much as I like fishing, and I even like some fishing games, and some games that have fishing in them. Two completely different things now. I mean, you don't play World of Warcraft for the fishing, but it has fishing in it. But yeah, I mean, a little bit of aquaculture, like I wouldn't mind that you would be able to, you know, let's say they had some sort of a fish breeding thing, right, where you could then return the fish leavings into your soil and such. That would be interesting, because there are some really good agriculture aquaculture crossovers. But yeah, this I don't know. We don't eat, so that's kind of a, you know, it's not like it's a survival thing that they're trying to include. And being as it's farming we're doing, free time is already at a premium. So, but what I'm really curious to see with this new DLC is whether there's a non-update update when it comes out. Because I have the feeling that Giants is doing what a lot of companies do, and which is, I mean, it's sure more convenient for them, perhaps, but as a lot of consumers, not me in particular, have issues with things like bandwidth, you know, where they're either only given so much or they have to pay, usually really thickly, or they simply don't have the bandwidth to be constantly dealing with downloads. You know, it's not great. So I'll like to see when that comes out. So because they'll download a DLC, and then when you activate it, it unlocks it, right? So it's already there, sitting in your files, your game files, you know, and will do nothing but take up space unless you fork over the money to unlock it. Yeah, not a practice I've ever particularly approved of. And speaking of I told you so's, because everybody loves one, providing they're on the I told you so end, as opposed to standing there staring the person in the face that's saying it. Discord, the place I love to hate for many reasons, not the least of which is its major shareholder reports directly to the Chinese Communist Party, as they are required to by law. Every single thing that's written in Discord. But yeah, I guess they just had a and you know, it's hardly a singular occurrence. Pretty much, you know, name a big online presence, and they've probably had it. But yeah, I guess they were just had a bunch of info stolen, quote unquote. So yeah, as opposed to you just agreeing to them giving it away by signing up with a company that's like I say, primarily owned by a Chinese company. Don't get me wrong, no issue with Chinese stuff. Heck, you know, my electric scooter is Chinese. My e-bike is Chinese. You know, I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff in my little Japanese Toyota that are probably Chinese. But no, the issue I have, of course, is sort of like I love Canadians, but at the moment, do I love the government of Canada? No. Thieves and criminals. But yeah, same sort of thing, right? I like stuff from China, and I like the Chinese people, but yeah, the CCP not so much. They have certain things that they want to achieve at certain points in history, and yeah, they're not too concerned, my opinion or yours. It's yeah, that's just, it's gonna stick out the back of some poor, oh, well, I hadn't expected that. There we go, that's what I had been expecting. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Let's load the rest of it in there. There we go, that's what we got for our job. We are, yep, we're 100% done with the logs. So, let's go dump these into our goodie pile at the sawmill. Oh, there's a little dairy there, right? Huh. Cool. A place to sell our milk. Milk? Well, I'll bet you there's somebody's waiting for a cotton harvest, eh? Wonder what that's worth. I know. Let's look. Yeah, I know, Walter. Harvests. It should be an expensive one. Ooh, that's expensive, but that ain't it. 18 grand, eh? Nice. Ooh, what do we got here? Sunflowers. Oh. Well, you know what? Field 42, eh? Farmland, field 40 of the 297. Yeah, we're not even close, dang it. Oh. We haven't gotten rid of this one yet. Really? Oh, huh? What the? Oh, right, I know what's going on there. Never mind. Never mind. No, I think we don't have anything else that... Okay. So it might just be a matter of accepting the contract. Because, yeah, we're not going to come anywhere near to being able to afford the field. But we will get the... Okay, well, what's with field 83? Oh, that's our grass field. Never mind. No. That definitely doesn't go up for sale. Now I think we can go this way. That light standard is kind of in the way, but if we're really good, which of course we are. There we are. Sneak right buyer. Check it out. Nice stack of wood. Okay. Let's pop the cables. Go hit the switch. 4,300 woods to 13,000. There we go. That'll give us wood for a while. Yeah, that tree is kind of, oh, I've screwed myself here. Dummy. Well, I'm gonna pretend this is gonna work. Right there. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that indeed. 'Kay. Alright, now that that's in the bag, we can turn that contract in. Need to find somewhere for this trailer, because that's not the spot of spots, let me tell you. How about... Sure, let's just park it right up beside this garage. Shed thing, whatever it is. That'll do. Okay. Alright, let's turn in that contract and collect the 35 cents or whatever Walter is offering us for it. Walter, completed. 750 bucks. Alright, thanks, man. Cool. So, do we wanna? No, that's a veggie one. What sort of veggie? Green beans. A good crop, we could probably make some good extra money. You know? If we put the hired worker on it, it's just they so badly suck with this thing. They really do. And then they want to sell it down. Well, it doesn't matter. The sell point is moot. It's a small enough map that it's, you know, it's not like, oh god, it's a 20-minute drive to the sell point. Do I want it? I mean, the money's good. We could give that to a hired worker, and then we could take this one for ourselves. I think that's a plan. Ooh, 13 hours. Okay, this is an issue. This one I know I can get done. That one, not so sure. Like, really, I'm not sure that we can get it done in 13 hours. Well, we'll borrow the items on this one. Okay. And we will accept the contract on... Are there any more? Let's just have a look. That's the cotton. That's some vegetable. That's some vegetable. Okay, so this one here, and we'll just accept that contract. Okay. Now, oh, that's why I couldn't go anywhere. I'm sitting in the seat of the tracker. Alright, let's head down. We'll grab the Veg-O-Matic machine. Hey, Sparky. How you doing, buddy? Are you having a good day? No, that's a good dog. Who's a good dog? He is the Sparkster. Alright. Let's waddle on down. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Big stuff. All around. Power tube. Yeah, okay. I don't know that I want to be driving through town with power tube written on my door, but hey. Alright, let's figure out, well, we know the sell point's there, because it's right beside our farm. Alright, we're heading in the right direction. It's going to be just down the road. And this isn't the slowest of harvesting vehicles, thankfully. Yep, she's a regular Ferrari there of Species 7. Ooh, making me dizzy. Slow down. Okay. Didn't say it was great. It's just not horrible. And that's a pretty wide gulf. A locally BC roasted coffee, Kicking Horse. Good stuff. I think this particular one is Bear Paw. They make nice strong coffees, well done too. Doesn't taste like floor sweepings, you know, most of your grocery store coffee. And of course, with the prices of most grocery store items having gone right through the roof, especially coffee, it's just hideous. It doesn't cost, there's not nearly the big gap in prices between quality and quantity anymore. You know, I mean, I used to buy the whatever, right, Edwards, MJB, whatever was the cheapest for the kilogram can, basically. And, okay, am I off the mark here? I hope not. Oh no, this is good. How do I get into the field, man? Let's... Yeah, beep whoopty, you know? Beep whoopty. There you go. Beep boy. You see there's an opening right there, so that's what we're gonna go for. Can't say as the reverse speed is exactly rocking my world here, but get out of the way of Mr. Bus. Let him get the kids where they need to go. Oh, never mind, it's empty. There's a shocker. Alright, let's roll on in. What the heck? Oh. I got distracted by the bus. Nothing to see here. Move along. Just making sure my vehicle's all working properly. You know, the reverses and the sideways and stuff. After all, we're about to hand it to a hired worker. There you go, dude. So, your task, should you decide to accept it, and quite frankly, I'm not gonna give you a choice on this one, bucko. Yeah, I don't care. Just do it. Here we are. Now, unfortunately... Whoops. That's right. No fancy maneuvers while you're in the garage. It only looks like a big, spacious, empty area. He's not. Alright, we gotta haul this out of the way, because, you know, it wouldn't be nearly as convenient if we didn't. Just, yeah. There we go. Set you in the opposite corner. Whee! Alright. Let us take you where you need taken. Which is where? Field, oh yeah, 29. No. Huh? Which one? 42. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 29 is the veggies. Alright, 42. So, looks like we can head out there and then follow basically the same. What? No, it's 29. Oh no, I know what I've done. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I've taken you to the wrong field entirely. Dang it. It's alright. That's alright. Well, here I was worried he wouldn't have enough time. I wonder why, eh? Oh man, I tell you. I tell you. Alright, I'll bring you back when we get there. Well, that took pretty much no time at all. There's, yeah, this map is really nicely laid out. There's pretty much roads between every single field, so you point yourself in the right direction, and as long as you keep heading in that direction, there's likely a road that'll take you there. So, really impressed that way. Okay. Now, when I hit H, oh, he starts doing things. What do you know, eh? Oop. Is it controlled to take me back? It is. I actually got it right that time. I'm so impressed. Now, before we... oh, I thought I did start it. Weird. Before we go too far, I think we need to have a little stop at our Fix-Me Center here. You know, just the usual suspects. Wrap a quick wrench around all the loose screws. Oh, I forgot to... no, I don't want to... barg, Billy. I don't know why they did that. I really don't. Fill her up. Really? Are we not close enough? Really? Oh, I see. Never mind. What do you mean you don't want to fill the header? Why not? You don't like headers or what? Yeah, yeah. It's a corn header. Special. Alright. Hey, Sparky. Grab a wrench, dude. Lord knows I could use a hand. Okay. You. Repair. $38. Sure. You. Repair. Yeah, man. Yeah. Alright. Whoop. Tear the handle right off that thing one of these days. Okay, now I feel like we can, wazoom. Okay, look out, Sparky. Wherever you went. I can't even see you. Oh, there you are. Dang it, dog. What did I just tell you? No, 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 no. Oh, you idiot. What are you doing? Stop it. Jeez. I tell you. Some people's dogs. Now, we're going down to 42, eh? Cool. Well, this goes exactly as fast as the veggie harvester. Ooh, he's at 6% already. Oh crap, I hope we don't have to go flying over there every 3 minutes to empty him out. Rum! Look at me go! And again. And again. Yeah? Where are you going, Spaceys? driving off the road. Lovely that. At least stay between the lines, dude. Roar! Such skills. Get him with the ladder. There we go. We got our own stop sign. Perfect. I can take that with me wherever I go. Perfect. Now everybody coming towards me will have to stop. Alright, so... it's gonna fall off on the dirt road, I'll bet. Oh, it's gonna fall off right there. Ooh, boing crunch. Alright, here we are. Once again. Here we are once again. So, let's open this puppy up. Let's open that puppy up. Now, do I want to hire somebody to do this, or do I want to just do it? I don't really have much else to do, to be honest. So I think we're going to do this. Hello? Can we have some lions here, please? What do you think? There we go, look at that. It's like, oh yeah, lions. Alright, let's go. So between the two contracts, that should pop us up to almost 200k. And if we do get a little bit of extra, floor sweepings or, bits stuck in the machines that pay us a bit of money, should clear it pretty easily. At least I'm hoping. That was the idea of taking these on. And again, I'm quite shocked. I mean, this is basically the last day in November. As far as the seasons thing goes. And here we are still doing harvests. And not just one, but 2 at a time. That's suitably impressive. You don't have access. Well, it's not like I'm wrecking something, dude. Not like I'm wrecking things. Yeah, headlands are for wussies. I probably should run at least one along there. It looks like it gets pretty snug to that fence at some point, but that's okay. So how are we doing here? Woohoo, we're beating them. We're at 20, they're at 15. Well, nanner, whoopee banana to you, man. Loser. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't really want to know because, when I see him doing his little back up 30 feet, pull forward 12 feet, cut to the right, lower the blade, grab yourself 2 bean plants, then raise the blade back up 30 feet, pull forward 60 feet, turn left. Yeah, I watched that for about, 35 seconds, and I'm ready to jam my mouse right through my monitor. I truly am. So I'm just not going to put myself through it. We have this happy job to do here, and yeah, we're going to put our heads down and our feet flat on the floor and go mowing down the sunflowers. Dang, that thing's noisy. Oh, I suppose we could have run a hose over this while we were at it. And it's supposed to be a radio? Oh, wow. Oh, what's stuff? Rotor speed. Power something. Yeah, not all of that writing's as clear as it could be. Or, you know, life is generally pretty blurry, so it could be my fault. I don't know. How's he doing now? Ooh, 44%. Oh, yeah, but that's what we've got full. Yeah. I don't think we've got nearly as big a tank as the beanometer has. Okay, here's where this is getting a little bit sticky. So I think I'm gonna run a headland. You know, just not like 20 of them, just, you know, nice average little down the back and forth again, and we'll call her good. Just, like I say, that's not a very big gap to that fence. This will save us from having to do like 50 little 3-point turns. Oh boy. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, isn't that convenient? You're actually going to drag us around the corner a little bit. Alright. Whoosh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Right on. He's up to his usual stuff. You can see from the, if you watch the speed for the green bean harvesting. See right now holding steady, so he's actually doing work. Right. It'll do that for a bit, and then you'll see it'll just vacillate between wide open to a couple of kilometer an hour as he putters backwards and forwards and around corners and, you know, making little patterns in the bean field and all that joy, happy that he likes to do. Alright, let's get her swung about. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. And away we go. It's just about time to go fetcheth a tractor. Now do the other return headland along the bottom, and then we can go back to running lines on the long side of the field. Yeah, that's sort of the concern right now, is how much time it's going to take to do that bean field. You know, up to this point we've been kind of lucky that we look at a contract that's, oh yeah, 66 hours. Oh, so I can basically, you know, take most of the week to get around to it. Not this one's. There'll be no going to sleep till these ones are done. I mean, it's, you know, only noon, so I suppose we could turn the clock down. That might be an idea. Ooh, when time is of importance. So 92%. Not sure we'll make her to the top. That's okay. I shall preemptively poke out the pipe. There we go. 98. 99. Foot off the gas. And done. Alright. Okay. Yep, we're on the Big Massey. That's the one we're after. With a Big Massey comes big trailers. Boop, 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 boop. At least what we have for big trailer. That is our biggest, right? Oh no, it's not. That's not the big trailer. I kind of thought, didn't I supersize our trailer at some point? And yes, I did. Here she is now. Quickety clack. Boom, 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 boom. Now we will, of course, have to take the borrowed gear over to the other field and deal with that as it comes in. But again, I want the big trailer because if we can fit everything in one load, that's going to leave us in a better position to make a little profito. And woohoo! Yeah, this trailer doesn't tend to jerk the tractors around, which is nice. Of course, when we first got it, the hitch was so far off that we couldn't get it to ride all the axles on the ground. Boy, that guy was having no part of being cut off, was he? No, I said I'm passing you. Screw you, fella. Geez, you think they'd have a stop sign there? That's kind of dangerous. Alright. Well, you can clearly see how well we're progressing on this. Alright, now, it's not our sunflowers, so... Yeah, it's very unlikely that all this is gonna fit. Well, never know. See how much of this it takes. I don't remember. I just know that this harvester is pretty classically slow at unloading. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Done. There we go. Oh, I didn't see how much. 26%. Oh, well, never mind. We might just, surprisingly enough, get most of it in there. Let's pop that back in. Drop you down, turn you on. And away we go. Wonder what that little twisty spinner is for on the edge there. There's one on both sides. They're actually separately wired in. Huh. Who knows? I've never been within 100 feet of one of these things in real life, so... In fact, I think, yeah, that'd be pretty much as close as I've gone. Like I have been out on a, you know, the side on the fence when one's gone by type of thing, doing a field. You know, you come up to the fence to watch it for a bit. But yeah. Bouncy chair, man. Good high ceiling though. Not likely to skish my hat. So how's the beaner doing? 38%, eh? Alright. And 6% of the way through the contract. That does not bode happy joys at all. Yikes. Alright, we should have room to turn around here now. Whee! And we do. It starts to get a little chillier out here with the middle of October having come and gone. See a lot of the wildlife out trying to fatten themselves up a bit. There's not a day goes by I don't see at least a half a dozen deer bounding around the place. Either right up here by our apartment or out on my morning walks especially. See them crossing the roads all over the place up ahead of you. Not much in the way of bears lately. It's been a week or so since I've seen a bear. Which, I know, 99% of people go, what? It's been a week or so since you've seen a bear? But yeah, it's been about a week since, which kind of sucks. Used to seeing them more often than that, but, yeah, who knows? Same thing. I mean, berry season is basically over. So they're really easy foraging is pretty much done with, because yeah, once the blackberries start to pop, it's those the bears are on a sugar rush for about a month. Ooh, he's up a whole nother %. And he's actually running an entire row by the look of his speedo. So 2,800 kilo and he's not even at 45%, so he's got to have at least twice the capacity we do. At least. You know, we're at 56% and we're only at 1,600 kilos. So, although I suppose one could look at the, I think canola seed per like by volume, weighs more than beans, green beans, because a lot of what's in those green bean pods is air, right? In between each little separate bean, it's just air. And I would imagine, I don't know, but I would imagine that if somebody knows, let me know. But I would imagine the harvesters pull the whole bean, right? There's no way they can actually split the casings or any of that sort of thing, so they must be pulling the whole bean. Well, as we are getting very much toward the end of the episode, I suppose we should do the main manly thing here and grow a pair. Let's hop over and see what the other hired workers doing, shall we? We'll let this drift to a stop. There we go. Shut her down. And let's go see. Here we go. Look at this. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic. He's actually just doing a handling. Really? You're still doing the handling, eh? Oh, yeah. There's one of them fancy little corners. Isn't that special? And you know what makes it really special? Every single one of those was taken out one plant at a time. Okay. Managed a pretty good corner here without too much floofery. You can see the far corner up there and that corner have also got their sort of baseball diamond ends on them. That's brilliant. Okay. Oh, we might get to see some shenanigans here. This doesn't look like a smooth transitional piece here, does it? This looks like one of those ones that makes them want to get up and go home. Are you just going to go straight through and impress the heck out of us? No. No, of course not. Why in God's name would you do that? What are you doing now? Okay. And you're just going to leave one of those little blumpy things at the end of each row? Cool. That's fair. I mean, you know. We're not hiring you for your quality. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm going to... oh, well, actually, that's okay. I'm going to take this and this power tube up and park them where we can use them next time. Good plan, Sparky? What do you think, buddy? All right. In the meantime, folks, have yourselves an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, of course, I swear to God. Why do they always say Golden Labs are so smart? This one's basically a fuzzy brick. If you enjoyed the episode, maybe consider hitting that like button. It's not that much of an effort. I've done it on occasion. Till next time, though, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.